Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a pretty big leak, and this is coming from Nintendo themselves, and it's giving us a look into the future of gaming with Nintendo, and some of the technology that they're pushing, and it's actually really impressive. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So this leak is coming from Nintendo, but the person who actually found this information was me. That's right. Normally when I cover a leak, I go and find it from other people and I do some cross-referencing. This is something that I went and looked up in the middle of the night myself. I've been doing it every night at like 2 a.m. going on patent websites and all these other websites, and I actually found a patent from Nintendo that shows us some really cool VR technology that they're working on for the future of Nintendo gaming. This is definitely coming for the Switch 2, and you'll be able to see why once we get into this video. But yeah, I actually found this leak myself, which is really cool. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. And Tuesday night and Saturday night, I stream right here on YouTube. So come and hang out sometime. But let's go ahead and get into this video. So we have a couple of things to go over right here. I'm just pulling this up on my desktop. As you can see, I've screenshotted everything. Look at my cool Gyarados background. Whoa. So right off the bat, here is the beginning of the patent. As you can see, the applicant information form was from Nintendo themselves. These are the people who are working on this. And here is a quick summary of what this is. A non-limiting example game system includes a main body apparatus. So this might be something that you actually wear. Like, instead of just goggles, this might go on your whole body. That execute a virtual game, and a game screen is displayed on a display. On the game screen, a player character and a background object such as floor, stairs, and door are displayed. An indicating object is displayed so as to surround the player character. This just means like when you're wearing the VR, there will be objects all around you to kind of immerse you into it. The indicating object is an object that indicates a direction that the player character is to move, and specifically indicates a target point set in a virtual space. It's just telling you basically it's freaking VR and how VR works. Very easy to understand. As you can see, this is going to go all around you. This is the field of view right here. So the viewing point will be from behind you, but you'll see your whole body, I guess, which is pretty strange to me. Just the way that the camera is pointing at your head. Maybe it's like from the back of your head. Like you'll see the back of your head and forward. I don't know. I can see it being first person and third person. I guess there's another view from above, so you'll be able to change the camera angles. And here's the view from the side. So this might be third person. You might be able to control it to where you can look from the top down, the left, the right, the back, and I guess from the front. So maybe this isn't first person, which is strange. And as you can see, this is a game screen right here. So this is what you would be looking at. So this truly might be third person, which is a strange way to have VR. But you'll be wearing an apparatus, so you'll be able to see your person walking, and you'll be able to move, I guess. So your character would be walking in third person, and you would be able to touch objects, maybe open doors. I don't know much about VR, but isn't VR normally done from first person view? So third person would be weird, but I'm sure it could work. And I'm actually a fan more of third person stuff. I like being able to see my character. Even in gaming, I normally prefer third person view. And see, this is another thing on the game screen. So you would be walking, and then there would be, I guess, a picture or something right here that you would be able to interact with. Maybe you'd be able to touch something on the picture, pick it up, throw it, go behind it. So as you can see, I showed this a second ago of the person walking up the steps. These would be those steps you would walk up right there, and then you would be able to get to that picture that we just talked about. So you would be able to look up, see the picture, walk up the steps, get over there, and then interact with that picture or interact with whatever it's going to be. Dude, this makes me extremely excited. Look at this. You guys have always seen this big Japanese wave art, but look, boy, it's got Gyarados. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, this has me extremely excited. One, Nintendo had Nintendo Labo, and I could tell they wanted to kind of dabble with VR for the Switch, but it just didn't play out that way. I think I seen a leak for something to do with VR, now that I'm thinking back on it, for the next Nintendo console. Like some kind of weird goggles and gloves or something. So this actually might be that patent that went through. Like if you have something maybe you wear on your chest, your legs, your hands, and goggles or something, I could see VR like going to the next step. Nintendo knows how to finesse things to make them look better than they are. And if the technology catches up to the way that they finesse stuff, you would really have something special there. I really do think Nintendo's going to roll out everything for this next Nintendo console. I think they're going to work with motion controls, VR, maybe some kind of weird stuff in the controllers. Like now that I've been playing PS5 so much, the haptic feedback and the way that the PS5 controller immerses you into the game even more, it truly blows my freaking mind. I'll be honest, I wasn't that big a fan of the PlayStation 4, and the PS4 controller is one of my the least favorite controllers in all of gaming. It's super uncomfortable. The PS5 controller truly might be the greatest controller in gaming history. It is unreal. The way if you're riding on a wooden bridge, you can feel it change to wood, and then as soon as you hit the dirt, you can feel it turn dirt. Using a bow and arrow, when you hit R2, it really does get tense like you're using a bow. It's so freaking crazy. So there's so many things that Nintendo could do for this next console to really make it that next big thing. If it is truly going to be an evolution of the Nintendo Switch and not a revolution, an entirely new thing, there's just a bunch of tiny little things that they can implement that would really make it feel like something big and special and exciting and something brand new, even though it really wouldn't be something new. It would just be a refresh. And I think Nintendo Labo was such a cool idea, but the first time I seen it, I'll go ahead and admit, I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought it was all these cardboard things that you would build, but it had nothing to do with your Switch. It was just like a toy or something that was inspired by the Switch. I truly didn't understand what it was. And by the time I got my Switch and I kind of got into all this stuff, Labo was already pulled off the shelves. It really didn't do anything, I think. I'd be really curious to see what the sales were for all that, but one thing that Nintendo thrives on and is their identity and helps them and also hurts them sometimes is they really do like to step out of the box and say, what can we bring that's brand new? How can we approach this from a different angle? I hate using the word gimmick, but they love having a gimmick, and the Switch 2 has to have a gimmick. It's what Nintendo's identity really is in gaming. They always look at what can we bring that hasn't been done before, or how can we approach it differently, and I can see this VR being something insane. This is just a patent. I think this was filed in August of last year, and it just went live last night, so I'm excited, man. That next Nintendo console that's gonna get revealed, this might be one of the things they showcase in that presentation. So look, here's the Switch 2, here's all it can do. Look at this insane freaking VR that we're doing for this. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this? I always find leaks from other people. Your boy finally found his own leak. Am I officially a Nintendo Switch YouTuber? Please, can I have some more leaks, sir? Please, can I be a Switch YouTuber, sir? Is it finally done? Am I finally worthy? Down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. Once I get some followers on both platforms, I want to start posting daily gaming news and keeping up with that whole online gaming news community. So I'd really appreciate a follow. And you guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.